Hello students, welcome to 21 days challenge for math. This challenge is especially for grade 7 and grade 8 kids. If you're watching this video, it means that you have already taken your first step in achieving your goal, and I really appreciate that and I congratulate you for taking your very first step. So in this 21 days, we will be covering different topics of grade 7 as well as grade 8. So I want you to complete this 21 days challenge even without missing a single day. Okay, I hope you will do that, right? Very good. Let's begin. So the first challenge begins with the most common topic, which is your HCF and your LCM. Let's begin. So what does this LCM and your HCF or the GCD? The GCD is nothing but the greatest common factor, or greatest common divisor, or the highest common factor. Basically, the word factor is given for a number, a divisor, which divides another number without leaving any remainder. Divisor means we generally use it for the number which divides. But factor is a divisor which divides without leaving a remainder. The remainder will be 0. Say for example, 8 is, if you divide 8, the numbers which exactly divide 8 are 1, 2, 4 and 8 itself without leaving a remainder. So all these numbers are factors of 8. Note that all the factors are divisors. So obviously the factor will be either equal to the number or smaller than that number. It will not be a bigger number. Okay. It will be either smaller or equal to that given number. And there will be only finite number of factors because already we said smaller. So the numbers will be countable because it will be there within that number only. So all the HCF factors are smaller than the number and they are finite. Okay. So now let's take two numbers, which is 36 and 48. So the word common usually comes only when we find the factors between two numbers like 36 and 48. So let's list down all the factors of 36. 1 times 36 gives you 36. So 1 is a factor, 36 is a factor. And similarly 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 4 times 9 and finally 6 times 6. So all these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, 36, all these numbers are factors of 36. Note that the number does not go beyond 36, right? Because it was already we said it is a divisor. So it will be smaller than 36 only. And they are finite. We can count the number of factors for 36. Similarly, 48. So 1 times 48 is 48. So 1 and 48 are factors. 2 times 24, 3 times 16, 4 times 12, 6 times 8. So all these numbers are factors of 48. Now our task is to find the common factors of 48 and 36. So let's count. So 1, 2, 3, right? All these are available in both the numbers. 4 is also there. So 4 is also a factor of common factor of both the numbers. 6 is also there. So we'll round 6 as well. And 12 is there. So we'll round 12. Whereas the other factors like 9, 18, 36, 8, 16, 24, 48, these are all the numbers which are not common. So let's take only the common factors. So these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 are common factors of 36 and 48, but we want the highest common factor or the greatest common divisor. So in that way, 12 is the highest common factor or the greatest common divisor. Okay, this is how you find the highest common factor. And there are different ways to find this highest common factor easily and quickly, which you might be knowing it. So you can apply whichever method is easy for you, right? Now coming to LCM, as the name suggests, It is a multiple, meaning it is a number which you get when you multiply. Say for the same example 8, the first multiple of 8, the non-zero multiple. Because when we say first multiple, 8 times 0 gives you 0. That is the first multiple, but we'll begin with the non-zero. The first non-zero multiple of 8 is 8, then 16, then 24, then 32, then it goes on 100 times, 200 times, 300 times, it goes on forever. As you note here, since it's a multiple, it's either equal to the number or bigger than the number itself. And they are infinite. There are many number of multiples are there for a given number. Usually all these numbers will be bigger than the number itself. Okay, now again coming to the word common. So when we say common, we will be finding between two numbers. Say for example, take two numbers, 4 and 12. Okay, so the multiples of 4 are 4, first multiple, second multiple, third multiple, fourth multiple, so on. Here the first multiple of 12 is 12, 24, 36, and goes on. As you can see, the multiple 12 here is common between both because they are present in both the numbers. And it is the least. What is meant by least? Smallest. It is the smallest common multiple of both. So the LCM, the least common multiple of 4 and 12 is 12 itself. As you can note here, the multiple is either equal to the bigger number or the bigger than both the numbers. Okay, so this is the least common multiple and they are infinite and it will be always a bigger number of the two numbers or either bigger than the bigger number itself. So this is the basic definition of your LCM and HCF, and there are different ways to find this easily and quickly. Now you know what is LCM and HCF. Let's go to the application. So we can find the LCM and HCF of any two numbers, okay, provided the numbers are given, LCM is given. Using this one general criteria, you can find any of the missing. Even if the number is missing or LCM is missing, HCF is missing, we can find any of those. Let's take two numbers, which is 8 and 12. Okay, the product of two numbers is equal to the LCM of two numbers. LCM of 8 and 24 is, 12 is 24, and the GCD, greatest common factor of 8 and 12 is 4 itself. So when you multiply, the answer is 96 on both the sides. So this is like a universal truth. You can use it to find any of the missing thing, either the numbers or LCM or the HCF or the GCD. So note down this in your notebook. And the second important thing that you have to note is for the little bit higher version. So we are all in higher grades now, like grade 7 and grade 8. So let's go little bit advanced. The LCM and HCF or the GCD of fractions. We can find LCM and the GCD of fractions as well. How? In the same way like our previous pattern. The LCM of the fractions is nothing but the LCM of all the numerators divided by the HCF of your denominators. Or if they ask you the GCD or the HCF of the fractions, you have to take the HCF first. GCD of the numerators divided by the LCM of the denominators. So using these two pattern or the formula, you can find the LCM and GCD of any fraction. But one thing you have to note here, what is that is, the fraction should be in their lowest form or the simplest form. So if you have fractions like 2 by 4, you have to convert it to 1 by 2 and then apply this formula and find the LCM and GCD of fractions. Okay, I hope you are clear by now. And now let's come to our challenge number 1 and the problem number 1. You have to find the HCF. The question is, the LCM of two numbers is 30 and the product of two numbers is 150. So find the HCF. The problem number 2 is, find the HCF and LCM of 4 by 5, 2 by 5 and 3 by 4. This is your challenge number 1. So pause the video here, note down the problems, If you want to refer to the formulas, you can go back, check the formula and do it. And most importantly, I want you to try it till the end. Okay. So I don't want any of you to give up in the middle. Try your maximum. The answer can go wrong also. Nothing wrong in making mistakes. That's how we learn. So make sure you do it and post the answers in the group. And I will be sharing the answer in the tomorrow's lesson. Okay, make sure you check the answers without fail tomorrow as well. So complete the task and post it in the group. See you with the next challenge. Bye-bye.